Jeremy Carr.
We are Trucking with the Cars. Today we're bringing you our version of HITT training, high intensity trucker training.
Hey, today's workout is gonna be focused on the legs.
And hopefully we designed it to kick your ass.
Stay tuned. All right. So on this isolation part, we're gonna show you to begin. If you have your band and find anywhere you can wrap it to. A lot of times we put it on the trailer leg itself. Anyway, the benefit of doing this is we get our foot on the ground versus a machine doing leg extensions, which could be harmful to our joint, putting extra pressure with that weight out in front of your foot. This way, we lock in the joint. When you wrap it around your leg, what you do is you put it in and put that right behind your calf, and then below your knee joint. Yeah, below your knee joint, so your joint still bends freely. And as you back up and feel that tension, you're kind of locking and you're securing your joint, keeping any bad movements from happening. Knee joint movement that can cause pain. Now, we are going to do a squat movement. Your leg kind of comes back for stability, and you bend down and you perform a nice leg extension, but with both feet on the ground. Sometimes you can even, you adjust your back foot to where you might want to do a deeper squat or hinge, but you can feel the stability of your knee. And then you also get that extra benefit from not sitting down. You get actually some glute contractions and hamstring movement, which you won't get doing a leg extension. Then you switch legs, of course. Now, this is focusing on, we say isolation, but this is actually, you're getting, like I said, all those other muscles involved. But an isolation is when you isolate one joint movement and you contract muscles. Since we're doing legs, we can't help but involve your hip joint getting involved. So in videos to come, we are going to do more of this, but go ahead.
I wanted to point out the full extension. This is where the leg extension comes in. So when you finish, when you come down, looks like a lunge, but when you finish, what you want to do is fully extend, and then you definitely feel the burn up there. All right. So that's the finishing move.
Okay. So now what we're trying to do is add compound movements to our isolation movements, which means, like I said, we're going to focus on using one joint movements and then being fatigued and pushing through using two joints to help us finish movements and add extra reps. So this is obviously a compound movement as well. The first one is too, but we're trying to, with legs, like I said, you can't help involving your hips. This would be considered the compound movement. You finish off with squats. You can add weight, because even though you're fatigued from the first movement, adding weight and doing this will help you push yourself, do more reps, and continue your fatigue muscle. Then we got to come over here for the hamstrings to make this a complete leg workout. We've got a pad here. You can use anything. We got this air pad, and we're going to use the bumper of our truck. She's going to wedge your feet back there. We got a ball here to keep us from, to help us complete the repetition so we don't fall to the ground. What she's doing here is a leg curl, which again, without a machine, this is the way we can replicate that. And you also, what's good about this, we get a little bit of hip movement, but this is kind of an isolation. You can't help but isolate your one joint, which is your knee joint, and you're curling with your hamstring. Getting a nice stretch out there and curling. So this would complete her movement.
All right, so this next one is going to be considered the compound movement of the hamstring because we're moving two joints, the knee and the hip. So secure your band around whatever. We're using the steps obviously today. You don't want your knees bent bad. You want them just slightly bent, and we're going to do to work the hamstrings. We're focusing on the hamstrings.
All right. Yeah, in a deadlift, I guess we would bend our knees a little bit more because we're using more weight. Yeah, like that. So we're gonna, since we're gonna focus the tension more on the hamstrings, you kind of want to keep your knees locked in a slightly bent position. You know, not dead straight locked in because that would be dangerous, but slightly, yeah. And then focus on that stretch of the hamstring, and yes. So the two joints are moving, and we're doing the compound phase of the hamstrings. Now that's a pretty dang good overall leg workout with our quads and our hamstrings. Great job, babe.
Go to failure on each one. All right, let's get some high intensity trucker training going. That's our form of HITT. What makes it high intensity trucker training? The combination of isolation movements and compound movements together. And Jeremy added some weight for some extra intensity and take everything to failure. Every movement is one. Don't even count your reps.
Now we could be focusing on working our negative, but since it's legs and so we're not going to go into that right now, but we'll talk about it in our videos to come. Where of course you just focus on feeling the muscle work. Because we are stronger on the negative phase, like this. I figure this is intense enough. You squeeze that booty too. Then with no rest, come over for your compound movement like a squat. I'm gonna do jump squats with weight. Getting real deep. Helps me do it. This is also beneficial. Good. And when you can't jump anymore, just squat. Good.
There's that compound movement going. Hips and knees. Get that high intensity trucker training. Come on, baby, got this. Go, 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 go.
Hamstrings. me to breathe, of course.
Make this 1. Make the next one 1. You got this. Go to failure. As soon as your body and your brain tells you it can't, go 1 more.
So the combination of isolation and compound movements make it high intensity trucker training. This would be isolation. Push yourself. Crap.
I guess that's failure.
Okay. Compound.
All right. Keep it coming. Oh. The ball rolled on in.
Nice stretch. Sorry for all the breathing. We gotta make it count. All right.
Good job, babe.
Is that complete enough? Front legs, back legs. All right, remember, for high intensity trucker training, what makes it high intensity is adding isolation movements along with compound movements with very little rest in between, and go to failure.
If you haven't done so, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. Check out our videos. We got some cooking videos, some exercise videos, no gym necessary. We also have a Facebook. Love for you to join it. Trucker Fitness, Food, and Fun.
See ya.
There.